Hi everyone, I'm Cindy Cowan. So happy to have you join us today for another great and inspiring episode of the OMNICULTURALTVFEST pre-show. On today's show, we're featuring this short psychological thriller entitled Trade, starring an ex-football player turned thespian Blue Kimball and Salyu Sase. The multifaceted Alicia Cooper breaks out of her comedian form in this unique and intriguing drama with her directorial debut, Trade.
It's your first time in?
Nah. I did 6 months up in juvie.
Without you.
Time's up.
Swear to God, I'm gonna tell your wife.
Hi, Uncle Polonius.
Oh, hey, Dumpling. You got your daddy's eyes. Come on, man.
Hello, everybody. We are in the house with one of our selections, Trade. One of our selections for Omnicultural TV Fest in partnership with NAPTI. In our virtual pre-show, we like to show all our audience what we have in store for them. And today we have Alicia Cooper, who started her career performing in comedy clubs and crack houses. She's wearing a mask.
That's right. The CDC don't know how this stuff is spread.
She on viral with her mask.
but Kiki, my mask matches your shirt. I'm gonna send it to you.
Listen, this is like an eyesore right now. Between your mask and my shirt, it's an eyesore. Yeah.
Nah, y'all look good.
Thank you, Blue.
Y'all.
Blue, you are so hot. We'll get to you in a minute. But Alicia Cooper, her comedy is known as a mix of George Carlin, Chris Rock, and Margaret Cho. She has been in the Parkers, Last Comic Standing, America's Got Talent, BT Comic View. My God, what haven't you done? Traveled the world, opening for the biggest names, and she has 5 comedy albums on Pandora. Girl! Woo! Jesus, you've done so much. And Blue Kimball, the star of this awesome show, he's an American actor, producer, and you're in Atlanta, right? You're in Atlanta, Georgia right now.
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta right now. You know, stuck.
Talk about that.
Quarantining.
Blue, I want to quarantine with you in Atlanta. I'll make you some Dominican food. It'll be so delicious.
Yeah, I need you. I need you to come feed me. I'm hungry. I need all that.
I hope my husband didn't hear that.
It's okay. He want it's good. Feed a black man. That's a new movement I'm starting.
Feed the black man. That's good.
Feed a hungry black man.
You played football. Wow, that's like amazing.
Yeah.
Football player's body, that's for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
He's been cast in Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Fast and Furious, 5, BT's The Game, my God, Being Mary Jane, and most recently, Tommy DeBarge and TV One's The DeBarge Story. The DeBarge Story, oh my God, that should be really good. And his second season of Monogamy, and is starring in Ruthless, which is by Tyler Perry. You are really rocking it, boyfriend.
Hey, I'm trying to represent for the people, for the culture. And the Dominican food. I told you this guy was doing push-ups.
Are you really shirtless right now?
Oh my God.
I know. Listen, my family gets it. I'm always shirtless. My bad.
Nobody's gonna mind, so don't worry.
Okay, cool. Ruthless.
What's up, brother?
Ruthless.
Hey, I see you over there. He quarantining with his Dominican food too. See?
Sierra Leone, West Africa.
No, she's gonna feed us. She said she's gonna feed us some Dominican food.
Listen,
Okay.
sweetheart, don't put the shirt on. Don't put the shirt on. No,
I don't put it on?
no
You
worries.
sure?
Yeah,
Hey.
I love it.
You sure? We gonna get away with all this?
Oh Lord.
Oh, look at that.
This guy, man.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. Okay, I
It's
think
all good.
I need a fan right now. Salou Sese is an actor, director known for The Fugitive, Trade, and The Rookie. So why are you shirtless, Salou? Are you trying to turn me on or something?
I'm trying to turn everybody on. I'm trying to get on. You know what I mean? Oh man, no, you know how it is. We're in sunny Southern California. It's always hot out here, even with the AC on,
Yeah, is that how you walk around the house?
all the time, just topless with a pair of basketball shorts, pair of basketball shorts, and I'm just at the house. Just
Can I see your ass for a minute?
Put some clothes on, man.
little something, little something. I try to do what I can,
My God.
I do what I can.
Oh,
Just trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up with my brother Blue over there. That's what I'm doing.
No way. Look, this is the Magic Mike episode now.
We were just talking to Alicia about this awesome project. I watched it. I was moved. It was really well done. The acting was superb. The cinematography, the direction. I am very proud to have it as part of the Omnicultural TV Fest in partnership with NAPI. We are going to be screening all of our selections to the executives and the industry. So I wanted to ask you, what made you join this project, Salou?
In actuality, I had auditioned for the role that Blue played, To me, it seemed more fitting, but of course, whoever the producers and writers are, they get the overall picture. So I ended up later auditioning for the role of Felonious. The script was very well written, and I like the idea of being able to play the villain, because villains don't know that they're villains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have their motives for everything they do. So it was nice to kind of take that on.
Awesome. And were you attracted to Blue, Kimball, when you said
What?
Blue's. Look, I'm confident in my manhood to tell you that Blue's a good-looking dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're strong men. Strong men have no problem in acknowledging things. Look at her trying to get us with an off-the-wall question.
But Blue and I did cold read together at the audition, and so that was cool. We had great energy together, and clearly, the producers and directors liked what we did. And
liked how the story progressed. Like, it was totally believable. Do you understand what I mean? It wasn't like you didn't take the cheap way out, Alicia, doing the story. I mean, you really made the anyone watching could understand that under the same circumstances that they would act in the same manner. Do you understand what I mean? So
yeah.
That's why it was so well put together. It was very classy in the sense that it didn't kind of jump from one extreme to another. It took its time to show the characters and to develop them. This is your directorial debut, isn't it, Alicia?
It is, and it was such a wonderful experience. The cast was amazing. Everybody was so professional, and they made my job easy. So after the script was written, I probably did about 16 rewrites on a short film. But once we got going and the cast was there and they were ready, and it was just a labor of love. That's when I realized that this is what I really want to do, because I had such a great time with Trey.
Oh, that's awesome, girl. And you are a comedian. Like, oh my God, what a leap from a comedian to a director, a dramatic director. That's impressive.
Yeah, thank you.
Impressive. And how did you convince Blue Kimball to play?
Well, luckily for me, our casting director, we had two, Natasha Ward and Phaedra Harris. They found Blue, so they had they sent in a few resumes and reels. And I was just so floored by the quality of the talent that they were able to find. And it wasn't me, it was the casting directors. And I was so happy because Blue rocked from his audition on.
Oh, right, Blue. When you got the role or when you saw the script, what did you think about it?
Big shout out to Phaedra and Natasha Ward. Like I said, amazing casting directors. I've worked with them on some previous projects. So
give me a shirt.
That I would be able to follow.
So Alicia, what inspired you? Did you hear this story from someone? Did you come up with this on your own? How did you come up with this beautiful story?
Well, yeah, I definitely came up with it on my own. But the thing is, coming from a stand-up comedy background, the first thing you learn when you're deciding to do this full time is that you don't want to sound like any other comedian. You don't want anybody to look at you and go, "That's Richard Pryor. That's blah, blah, blah." If they're doing that, you've already lost. You want to have your own voice. So when I decided I wanted to go into directing, I realized I'm going to have to write it. Nobody's just going to let me direct, even though I'm in the DGA. Nobody's just going to let me direct. Yeah. So I said, well, what project do I want to come up with? And I said, I want to come up with something that I don't feel like has been done before. Nobody ever talks about what two guys do in prison. I don't know why they don't talk about it. We all know what happens, but nobody wants to explore it for whatever reason. And I said, that's an idea that I feel like has not been explored. So that was really the nucleus of it. We're just trying to come up with something I haven't seen already. You know, we've seen Brokeback Mountains and all kinds of stuff from the European American perspective, but we've never seen anything from our own perspective. And that was why I wanted to do it. And I wanted to do a drama. If you think about comedians, they're the deepest people when it comes to drama. The drama Oscar winners are comedians.
Absolutely.
So, we just have, we have a lot more in our toolbox.
Yeah, I think that, as a comedian, for some reason, we are more in touch with the dramatic side, of things, because we have to find the comedy in the drama. That's what we do for a living. We have to find the joke when we fail with, everything in our lives. All our drama becomes comedy. So kind of like we do it the reverse. So
exactly.
But listen, guys, what would be your ultimate goal with this project?
Ultimately, it would be nice to see this thing become a full-blown feature.
Get as much eyes and attraction and attention on it as possible. Like I said, even though it's a story, like you said, is not ultimately told regularly, there's always something that gravitates to the audience, and the audience gravitates to it. And we gotta, it's a story that needs to be told and seen and heard. So,
right.
And we have that, and it's the time for Black people in our culture for our stories to be told. So I'm just glad and honored to be a part of that movement.
And guys, tell me a little bit about what you're going through this pandemic on a personal level. I know that Kimball, you're out in Atlanta. What is it like in Atlanta right now with this COVID and the pandemic?
It's the same. Like I said, first I was in LA, at my LA home, but then I was able to fly back to Atlanta finally after 3-4 months, just to be able to come see my actual family, my mother, my father, and whatnot.
This made everybody kind of want to go home, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly. Like I said, as soon as the first chance that I got, I just wanted to be able to go see, my parents, my family, and the people that, that you care about, that you love about. Because, this has affected everybody else differently. There's no one default COVID and pandemic situation. People have lost lives, people have lost jobs, and it's just an uncertain time. So it's just, it affects everybody differently. So big blessings to everybody. We're all going through it together. We're going to get through it together, but we need as much positivity to go around as possible. So even though it's been that, I've still been trying to keep my energy, the glow that we have blessed, to have, and touch as many people as we can within that. So the fact that our movies and our stories are still able to be seen and to come out, it plays a big factor, a big part, man. And you have to come to terms and understand that.
Absolutely. And what about you? So what have you been doing at home? I know you've been doing some push-ups.
Yeah, I've been doing some of that. But in addition to being a performer and an artist, I'm actually a registered nurse as well.
Wow.
I've been a nurse. Yeah, I've been a nurse for 10 years. I hold a bachelor's degree in nursing.
Are you in the front lines?
Yeah, they kind of go the extra mile with PPD, with hand hygiene, with, universal precautions. We're seeing that. And obviously the deaths and things like that. It's tough when you have to notify family members of what's going on, people who've passed. Wow. But as I mentioned before, I've been doing it for so long, it's kind of second nature,
Right.
Also, I have 2 beautiful kids, and I spend a lot of time with them. I have an 8-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old son. We're actually planning for his birthday party this coming Saturday.
Oh, so that's awesome.
Nice. Yeah. So I've been doing that, staying in shape, obviously, a lot of reading, love to read. And then, still auditioning quite a bit and just staying busy,
Yeah, I love it. And you, Alicia, how are you handling this? You must be going crazy because for comics, not to be on stage, that is their drug. I know.
You know what, Kiki? Because I've been transitioning away from comedy even before the pandemic. I just kept going. I just shot another short on Sunday, and now I'm writing one that I'm starring in. So I just keep writing and keep going, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know when we're even going to be able to start, because they said the television season is flattening out right now. So who knows when anybody's going to get back to doing what it is that they love due to this pandemic. But for me, I'm just staying busy. Exactly. They said that
what is normal now?
Right. They said now sets want you to coronavirus test every 3 days. So what's the new normal? So I'm just going to keep writing and keep doing me in the meantime.
There's one thing that is good. I just had an interview with some of the executives out there doing television shows, and they told me one thing that's going to change that I think we're all going to be happy about is that the hours, they're not going to make us work those 15-hour days and get us to wake up the next day for another 15-hour day. So the hours are going to be more human. What are you guys up to next? Like, what are you guys doing?
Like I said, that's another reason why I had to come to Atlanta. We are going to start filming. Tyler Perry is actually going into production first. He's spearheading the new Hollywood. We've been quarantining here. So we'll go into the second season of filming Ruthless, the show for BET, and The Oval. So blessed to be a part of that. And we're going to see how it goes. He's going to keep it healthy, clean, because he is a stickler for clean, and he's a germaphobe, the good way, the positive way. He likes to make sure everything is clean, healthy. So like I said, if we are able to do that successfully, and that can be the new normal for the rest of Hollywood and production.
And Salai, real quick, tell me what's up for you next.
You know what? Training. I love to train, not just obviously physically. I'm talking about craft. So that's what I'm working on right now. I've also auditioned, several times for Ruthless. So we'll see. I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
You're going to be on Ruthless with me, dog?
Hey, we'll see. Hey, prayers up. Prayers up.
I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
I sent your project over to Maverick Entertainment, and the president, Doug Schwab, has just joined us.
Oh, my goodness.
Hi, Alicia.
How you doing? Hey.
Nice to see you guys.
He is one of our biggest supporters of OMNICULTURALTVFEST. He sits on our board, and whenever I come across really great projects, I send it his way. So, Doug, what did you think?
First off, I want to say it's fantastic. Alicia, it's incredible. It's really, really compelling. It's riveting. And I've known Blue from other films.
I was just about to say that. I'm a Maverick guy.
Yeah, I've seen you. I think you've been in a couple of our films already.
I'm a Maverick guy.
And kind of what I want to do today is I go way back with Kiki. We go back to her early days of Hot Tamales Live, and way back in the early 2000s, we put that out for her a bunch of years ago. And we've done a lot of different projects. Most
recently, he has distributed Journey of a Female Comic, which is on all the platforms, Roku, Amazon. If you put my name in there, you'll find my movie. He's done an amazing job. It's on Tubi, Zemo, where else?
Redbox, Zumo, Samsung, Tubi, and all over the place.
Wow.
You name it, Fandango, all the different spots. But I really just wanted to come on today and congratulate you guys, because Kiki's really good at giving a platform to let people showcase their projects, and I was honored to watch your movie, and I thought it was really, really good, really well done. You guys did an incredible job with it, and I'd like to at least have a dialogue with you at some point about possibly maybe being a distributor for you. It was so good. We think that millions of people should be able to see it. It's very, very good.
Wow, we are so excited. Doug, you just made our Thursday.
Hey, that's right. It's the new week. Every day blends in.
No one knows what day it is anymore.
Yeah, I wanted to tell one quick story kind of about the power of what Kiki's developed. Last year at her festival in Los Angeles, I don't know if any of you guys were there or not, but I was in attendance and I spoke on a panel there, and there was a lady in the audience that was making eye contact with me, and afterwards I met with her, and she was also a female comedian, Alicia. Her name is Nancy Bellany. I don't know if you know
Nancy. Yes.
You know Nancy.
Yeah.
So she had a film, and we put her film out for her, and then we made another film with her after it, and now we're doing a third movie with her.
Well, so Kiki, you changing our lives. Black Lives Matter when it comes to Kiki.
Let's go. Let's go.
But I also want to say that Doug was there for me from day one.
Right.
And he actually distributed my first hot tamales, which included Eva Longoria. Remember, Doug?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Then we did a couple of films with her, too. We did a few films with her afterwards.
Doug
Wow.
Longoria's first film was done by Doug Schwab, and the Hot Tamales was first distributed by Doug Schwab and then went on to Showtime Networks and all that. So he's great people. He's a good luck charm, guys.
Yeah. Doug, I have more films, Doug.
Well, that's good. I got to tell you, I mean, when I saw Blue, I said, Blue's getting out there, man. I mean, now when a movie comes my way, if they say Blue's in it, I said it's like the seal of approval too.
Don't worry, we got a whole catalog for you, brother.
I'm so great to meet Salou now. Thank you for your service. That's incredible.
Sir.
I don't know how people do it. It's an underserved, unheralded position, but thank you so much. And Blue, I've been following your career all the way back to, I think, Greed with the 480 guys.
With my boys, my 480 boys.
Yeah, 480 boys. And then I think that you're in new Killing Secret film we have coming out. And Alicia, right. I've always been really connected and close to the comedian world, the comic world. So that's always something I'm near and dear to my heart.
Oh, wow. Well, can I tell you something, Doug? I served this country for 8 years as a waitress. I was just
well, you know, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that our paths didn't cross because I like to go to restaurants, you know, a lot.
Freaking, that is as good as my. What did Trump say to Obama when he got elected? Orange is the new black.
Oh, heck no. I got a t-shirt that says, I sell it at the end of my shows, Kiki. You done try to steal my joke right here today. Here's my shirt. I sell this. What does it say?
What? You stole my joke? Did you steal my joke?
You stole my joke. That's why I'm leaving comedy now.
I think I'm gonna order one of those shirts. I like that.
I'll give you yours, Doug.
All right, okay.
I would never make you pay for anything.
All right.
Except for the movie.
Except for the movie.
Right. I'm going to hold you to the first thing. Yeah.
Edit that out, Kiki. Edit that out.
In Florida with this pandemic, what are you experiencing down there?
Well, I'm in Fort Lauderdale, so it's pretty bad down here. But I was one of these guys that were really afraid and locked down at first. Right. I didn't leave my house from March 13th to May 3rd, but I've gotten out now, practice social distancing, wear the mask. The whole 9 yards, but it's pretty bad down here because there's a lot of people and tourists and the beaches right. and the people going out partying. South Beach, they just had to shut down because people think they're immune to the virus down there or something, but it's like exploding. So we're you know, thankfully me and my family and everybody on the Maverick team is safe. Our office has been working remotely since March 13th, and we've got tremendous things done during this time frame, which is shocking. We've opened like 6 new platforms during this situation since March.
Doug, quick question. So YouTube, where can I find your material if I want to just, see kind of the stuff you guys are working on?
Okay, so go to maverickentertainment.cc. So it's not .com, but .cc. So www.maverickentertainment.cc. And one cool thing what we do about our website is on top of our website, you'll see a bunch of platforms listed. So a lot of people talk about what they can do with your movie or where they're going to put. There you go. You see all those platforms? You can do a link and it goes right to those platforms to show you the films on the platform. So that's not like saying we hope to get on here, we hope to get on there. You're going to get on there because that's where our relationships are.
Guys, was this a great surprise or what? Do I know how?
This was an amazing surprise.
It just came to me. I was eating dinner and I go, my little like light bulb went off.
Your little light bulb.
And Doug is like a partner of Omni. He's supported. He's a sponsor. He sits on the board. He's one of the judges. So I said, all my judges are like that. I call them and they do it because they're really invested in Omni. So he said, yeah, what do you need me to do? And I go, I need you to watch this film. And if you think you would like to move forward with them, I want you to come and surprise them and let them know if there's a possibility, that you would be interested in the film. And he was like, okay. And he watched it. And then he texted me this morning. He goes, okay, I can do it. Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome.
Beyond.
So, we can follow up after this. I'll make myself available if you want to have a conversation. We can discuss. And at the very least, it's a fantastic meeting. We think you created a great project. And
thank you.
I know that everyone that sees it will enjoy it.
The power of a Zoom call.
This Zoom thing is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. I was at a convention last week on it with about 30 people at one time. It was absolutely mind-boggling. It's crazy. Technology amazes me.
I know. I love it. And it's so great that we could do this. Like I'm going to Dominican Republic next week, and I'm literally going to do shows from the DR. You could do it from anywhere.
Right.
So awesome. I kind of love this freedom, of not having to go anywhere and like doing this kind of like the same thing, but, doing it so quickly and easily, I would say, Listen, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Doug, I love you for surprising the kids here. You have no idea how much that inspires you. And Alicia, thank you so much for creating and for bringing your stars to the table today. You guys are awesome and hot.
Thank you. We'll accept that.
And whenever this pandemic is over, I'm gonna treat you all to a Dominican dinner with yuca frita, fried plantains, arroz con pollo, the whole thing. I'm gonna treat you all.
Yes.
Oh, we're there.
We want the food.
She can cook. Kiki can cook.
Kiki can cook.
We definitely want the food.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, I can't wait for it. You know what? I'm not even complaining about the pandemic and wearing masks. You know how much money I've saved on lipstick? Hey, Kiki, you notice the same guys that won't wear masks are the same guys that won't wear a condom. You notice that?
Lord.
Oh my God, did you hear that there's a guy serving 12 years in Britain because he had sex and took the condom off in between, and now he is being sued for rape, and he's serving 12 years for taking off his condom. So don't take off your condom and don't take off your mask.
Exactly. That's the message of today.
But the message of today is you don't know what you're going to get on a Zoom call with Kiki.
Right.
Yeah. I already tried to pick up the guys. I'm hoping my husband can hear the Zoom call right now. I've already tried everything here, okay?
He understands.
But listen, guys, thank you so much. And if anyone has any advice to give our diverse filmmakers, please go ahead before we go.
Well, I would just like to say, never allow yourself to be pigeonholed. Don't let anybody say you're this and you can only do this, or you're that so you can only do that. Do what you naturally gravitate towards and do what you love, and then everything else will fall into place.
Yes, ma'am. You just have to create. You can't get anything accomplished and waiting.
Yeah.
You have to create. If you got something that you want to make, you have to put something together. If you want somebody to see it, you have to be the one to put it together first, and then more things can happen for you.
I would say make sure you believe in yourself, no matter what kind of obstacles come your way. Those obstacles are going to come, and if you want it bad enough, you just continue to move forward and don't stop. Never stop. That's it.
All great words of advice from each person. One thing that we pride ourselves on is opening doors instead of closing doors. We know what it feels like to have doors slammed in our face as an independent filmmaker. And what we try to do is provide opportunity to let people see the project, let the public judge. So, many times we feel bad when we have to pass on a film, but we want to put out as many films as we can. But for the last 23 years, we've opened that door for over 800 filmmakers.
Yeah.
And that's a great feeling that you let people see your work, see your product, and let chips fall where they may. If the opportunity is there and somebody provides you a platform to get it out, more power to you. You'll be famous.
Yeah. So I love you guys. We will be seeing each other again at OMNICULTURALTVFEST. You better kiss Doug's butt because he's one of the judges.
Got it.
So anyway, thank you so much for being with OMNICULTURALTVFEST virtual pre-show. I'll see you all soon. Mwah. Kiki kiss. Mwah.
Mwah. Thank you for having us. We love you guys.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Please join us and our partners this month at NAPTI Streaming Plus.
Welcome to NAPTI Streaming Plus. The one thing you can't stream is networking.
It's a networking event. We want to create a community of streamers. We want it to be their event.
It is a great opportunity to be doing this on a streaming platform.
You are now part of a community of people that are learning something together, engaging new information.
These are the people you want access to because you want to hear what they have to say.
And thanks again for joining us. Make sure to leave comments and subscribe. See you next week.
At Omnicultural TV Fest, we believe that great content is and always will be diverse and inclusive.
I'm Doug Williams.
I'm Ada Lufla Williams.
Hi, I'm Corey Martin Craig.
My name is Diana Hernandez. Hey, I'm Cindy Chu.
Hi, my name is Kate Rose Wilburn.
Hi, my name is Howard Green.
Hi, I'm Amanda Dash.
Hi, I'm Gordon Green.
And I was winner of the 2019 Omnicultural TV Fest.
My project, To Be Me, won Best Sizzle Reel at the 2019 Omniculture Festival.
I'm the winner of Best Scripted Comedy for my TV series, Queens.
I would like to thank Kiki and Sydney and the entire team for putting on an incredible, wonderful, amazing, much-needed festival.
I believe that Omni TV Fest is really onto something and are the epitome of what diversity should look like.
We are inclusion and diversity. She's Hispanic, Latino, and I'm Black.
We are here to show our talent, to show what we want to create and show the world.
Let's do this together.